guys. Today is Saturday, and today was a good day. I don't think it was the most fun I've had while I've been here. It wasn't the most adventurous or anything, but it was good. Definitely hot, but I'll talk more about that in a little bit. So I woke up, and I had dango for the first time, which was really exciting. It was a food I've wanted to try for a long time. They're basically little Japanese dumplings, and there's all different kinds of them. So they were really good. Slightly different texture than I expected, but it made sense considering they're rice-based. But they were good. I liked them. And then I had another kind, which were they were all plain ones, but they had red bean paste on top, unco. So I had those. I think I liked those ones better, actually. I just really like unco, so they were a little more flavorful than the hanami dango bowl. So then we went to Hikone City, and the first place we went in Hikone City was Hikone Castle, which I wanted to go to for a while, so that was fun. And we got there, we parked the car, and we climbed up. It was a huge thing of stairs that we climbed up after we crossed this little pedestrian bridge, and then we got to the place where you buy your tickets, and then there were a bunch more stairs that you had to climb up, and we got finally to the castle level of the mountain. And when we were there, we got a picture taken in front of the castle, and then we went into the castle, and there were these giant death trap steps, which were super steep. They were basically just a ladder, but they had bigger steps on them, but they were really slippery. They were not easy to climb, but it was fun and part of an adventure, so it was an experience. And then when we got to the top of the castle, in the castle, there were a few display cases with like original parts of the castle before it was restored. And then you get to the top floor, and the majority of the inside the floors look the same, and when you get to the top, it's the smallest floor, and it was nice because you're at the highest point on the mountain. So I don't know if it's really a mountain or not, it's a hill, but you're a lot higher up than everything around you, and there's a really, really nice breeze, which felt really good because down on the ground, it felt like it was about 8,000 degrees. I'm not sure Fahrenheit, by the way. I'm not sure exactly what temperature it was today, but so I'll try and look it up and put it there if I can, but it was really hot and really, really humid. I think it's the hottest day that I've ever experienced in my life. We came down from the main part of the castle after we looked around up there a little, and it had a really cool view of Hikone City, but we came down and we found Hikone, which was cool. We actually went through a museum first, but it was kind of boring. I got a few pictures I might put here, but they had different exhibits and stuff, and there was like a traditional style house that was part of it and stuff. But I couldn't read the sign, so it wasn't that great. But anyway, after that we found Hikone, which was cool. It was slightly different than I expected, because most things I've seen of him were pictures of people standing right next to him. But today, he was on a porch to one of the buildings, and you couldn't get right up next to him, and he was up there putting on a show. We went to Viva City. And Viva City is a big mall in Hikone City. John's host family's house is right by there. And we went to lunch there first, and I got to choose where we ate, and I chose this Italian restaurant that looked interesting because it wasn't American Italian food, it was Japanese Italian food. So we went there, and it was very different than like an Olive Garden or something in America, just an Italian restaurant in America, and not what I was expecting. It was cool though. I'm glad we went because it's not something you'd find in America. I got this, it was steak that had a garlic, I think it was like garlic and soy based like garlic and soy sauce based. It was a really good sauce on it, and then it was sliced and put over a salad of romaine and cherry tomatoes, and that was put over rice. Not what I would think of as Italian, I guess, but the whole menu was similar to that. Not stuff I would think of as Italian. And they had Japanese pizza also, which I've never had because it's kind of expensive. We just spent a little time shopping. I got like 2 things, I think. It's just some gifts, but we didn't spend a ton of time, and we only stayed on the first floor. I think there's 3 based on the map I saw, but we didn't spend a ton of time shopping because we had to be back at the house. So after we were done shopping, we came home, and in a little bit, Shiori's friends came over, and we went and we had some takeout for dinner, and then we played with Hanabi once it was dark, which was fun, but unfortunately it started raining before we got to use them all. So then we had some of the watermelon that was given to us as a gift by Shiori's grandparents. Then, what did we do? Oh, after that I came inside, took my bath, and got ready for bed. So here I am. It's finally cooling down a little bit. I don't know what we're doing tomorrow, but I'm excited to find out. So until next time.